Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, April 13th, 2023. I'm going to start off. I'm sorry about the video with when I asked Woody about this sentiment. I just wanted him to go into a little detail without you guys having to read his book and kind of the way he said it. But anyway, I think he might have been a little cranky. He's been in the hospital for quite some time. But anyway, what we discussed in the video was that this really wasn't a normal topping pattern, and what the preferred pattern was looking for a spike higher that we are going to start seeing extreme bullish sentiment readings, and then a failure either at some type of resistance. Now this is say some resistance lines right here, and you can see that it's like a broken wedge that here, and we could be once we came up to this and did a back test, we held back and we're coming back up again. And you can see it's going to be pretty close depending on what we do tomorrow. It's going to be pretty close to that 4,200. Now, if we get through this, then we're looking at a move coming up to this trend line, which would then match the pretty close up to this the 43.27. So these are our upside targets, and excuse me, it's why I was saying don't even though I closed my long position yesterday, it was just getting a little too hectic, and excuse me, and really what was when this take goes on like this, it just gets too stressful. Just see big moves get moving up and down. So I don't mind moving to cash and then just waiting for an exhaustion move up, and then we short it, because then everybody's going to be bullish on the market, just like everybody was bearish on the market down here, and we short it and we make the easy money. And now everybody that's going to be trying to jump on the long bandwagon is going to be chasing the hard money, meaning that it can reverse at any time up here. So you can see here on the 60-minute chart, we are actually getting sell signals. I'm assuming with a 54 point rally today in the S&P, we're probably going to have somewhere in the 90s on the in sentiment. I'll ask Woody in the morning to do it, and I'll try to relay that out in the morning notes. But in any case, let's say we continue higher tomorrow and get pretty close up to the 4,200. We're going to see sentiment up at the 98, in the 98% range, just like it was here. So, these cycles, they continue month in and month out. And, we just know how to measure, where we are in these cycles. And as we said, we're anticipating some type of top to hit. This is a pretty topping pattern. And what I mean by that is when we get whipsaw moves up and down. And that's really what we've been seeing. So all the bulls that jumped in yesterday with the big gap up, and then they dropped it and brought it up and then dropped it again. That once this support held, all those bears got washed out. Now the bulls are going to be chasing up here, and then we're probably going to get another drop, and they're going to be forced out. And what they do is they shake out the weak bulls, and then they get the bears to chase until they both give up. And then it usually that's happening at at important resistance levels, and from there we're going to be building our short position. So I mean, it would have been, fine if I held on to the long trade, but like I said, we made some pretty good profits, being we were getting long right here. So it's I didn't mind taking profits in it right here, instead of holding on to it. And now we just wait to start building the short position. So pretty overbought on the 15-minute chart. Obviously, the resistance at the 41.33 is now going to be support. This is the 15-minute chart, so I'm assuming that the 50-day moving average will be probably pretty close to this level tomorrow. So this is going to be the important line that the bears have to get through. If they do, you can see the next line is going to be the 40.87 or the 40.98. So these are the downside. On the upside, we have the broken wedge line that's right around that 41.67. I'm still looking at a move coming up to the 4,200. So let's just see what plays out tomorrow. A little backing and filling would make sense, but Typically, when they have some bears on the ropes, they just keep going with it. So let's see if they try it tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.